Hello everybody, and welcome to getting into my personal game life again. Yay! Not just kidding, but seriously welcome. And this episode, we are going to talk about 5-star heroes. I'm going to try to break this down. If this video isn't too long, I'll probably throw in the few 4-star heroes that we have. Yeah, it's only 8 4-star heroes. Okay, no we don't. I thought we had more 4-star heroes than we did 3 stars, or less 4-star heroes than we did 3-star. Anyways, so, like I said, I'm going to be discussing the 5-star heroes, and the main reason why I want to do this is because I have a lot of people asking me how to make a team with what they have. 4-star hero or 2 and 3-star heroes, you really don't want to concern yourself too much about making a team. Just concentrate on the typing. So if you are already in the process of specializing, start working on those type of heroes. So if you're doing APC, work on Isabel, Nash. If you're working on tank, work on Black and Miller. If you're doing it for a farm, work on your domestics like Lance and Han and Matthew. You know, that kind of thing. So if you haven't gotten any 4-star or any 3-star, that's what you should be looking for as far, or any 4-star or 5-star. So if you're only working on 3-star and 2-star, that's really what you should be working towards, is just working on the ones that complement what you are building, what you are working on most. I think within the next couple of days, from what I've been in discussion with, there should be a video out about specializing troops. So if you're unsure what I'm talking about as far as, you know, picking which members of your heroes to go with, that it'll make more sense once that video comes out as well. This is kind of like a paired video kind of thing at the same time, because I'm discussing the heroes and the other video is going to be discussing the troop part of things. Alright, so when I am discussing this, I will be doing this more based on arena, and I can discuss a little bit as far as which heroes are good for what specialization, but it's really not that difficult to see. You can see right here, if you come up to filter, you have tank, helicopter, APC, heavy vehicle, domestic, which is right here on the second one. And okay, I'm gonna reread on that one. Anyway, sorry, I just realized something. Anyways, so you have your tank, helicopter, APC, heavy vehicle, and domestics right on your filter here. So, say you're specialized in APC, just click on APC, click filter, and it brings up all your APC heroes that you should work on. So, it's pretty much, it's that simple for that. And then it'd be the same thing with your domestics, your helicopter. I don't even think we have any. Okay, maybe we do. And just keep working on that. So, like I said, I'm going to be concentrating on 5-star hero, because once you do start getting them rolling in, they will be your priority, obviously, as they are the top heroes. They are also the only heroes that can get to 6 stars. I think they can go higher than that. I am not sure. I don't know if they've released it yet. But I think we can do 7 stars for some of them. I think I've seen it say 7 stars. But I'm not entirely sure. So as of right now, we had 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25 5-star heroes. Now, I'm not going to go through every single detail or every single specific, but I can at least run down a few of their perks and that are great for arena, especially when it comes to making teams. These are the things you need to be looking for. When you make a team, you need to make sure that they don't contradict each other. They work well with each other. And if you do have one that contradicts, make sure you can fix it. By that, for instance, a great team for a contradictor and a fixer would be, the popular one is Alfred and Diona. Now, Diona, she gives negative 20% attack for 5 rounds to the opponent team. Gives you guys 80% attack boost. But with that, she also gives you guys a debuff for a negative 35% hit chance. So, with that debuff, that 35% doesn't seem like it's a lot on paper, but when you're doing arena and you are fighting for a good 20 rounds, that 35% does add up. That could be a win or lose situation. So anytime I get a hit chance debuff, I always try to clear it as fast as I can. So I'll run Diona, and then I'll hop in with Michaelis, who is also an attack down and a shield breaker as well himself. So he'll give the other team that debuff as well. And then you swoop in with Alfred. If you want to do it after Michaelis, that's up to you. I always do Diona and Alfred, one directly right after the other. Just because Alfred will heal up that debuff, and that guarantees your next rage hit will hit no matter what. And it also gives don't you give... He also gives the shield. Diona is the attacker or attack boost. Alfred is the shield boost and debuff remover. Sorry, I had to look at something while I was saying that. Alright, anyways. So, that's really good. And then you can throw in, like I said, Michaelis, because he's also a shield breaker and an attack downer for the opponent team. And then you can throw Hill in there. But if you have Hill, I suggest putting her in the center. Just for the fact that she has the ability to stun 3 members, along with, I think she has poison. Let's check. Yeah, she has the paralyzed shot, and she also has the piercing shot. So yeah, she's got the 30%, but that's the thing with her as well. She gives them a buff, the opponent team a buff, which is 30% defense for 3 rounds. So that's why I'm saying put her in center. That way she can build her rage up first, and then Diona can swoop in after. This is if you're on defense. She can build her rage first, and then Diona and Alfred will be used after to be able to take away that debuff, or take away their buff, and then give you all your buffs. And then you have, like I said, Michaelis is a shield breaker and an attack downer, 44% defense on, or negative 44% defense for 4 rounds on all enemies. And then you have the negative 34% attack for 4 rounds on all enemies. Now, when I am discussing this, I am also discussing this as far as they are not 6 stars, because 6 stars is it's difficult to get. And this is also making sure that they are leveled up to at least level 71, so you can get all this stuff unlocked, aside from the very last one. So yeah, Michaelis, shield breaker, attack downer. Hill is the poisoner and attack or disable their attack, so stunner. Claire, she is an interesting one. I personally like her because she's got a hell of a freaking hit on her. She also has the chance where, say, your opponent has a shield, has a chance of taking that and giving it to one of your members. And all Brave type units restore 5% of HP per round for 6 rounds when the battle begins. So, not sure exactly how that works, but for the very first 6 rounds of the battle, if you lose any kind of HP, you're going to get restored 5% of that each round. If you're not sure what heroes are brave, again, just come over to filter. You have your style, just click on brave and filter. There's very brave. They are pretty well, as you can see, color coordinated here. But if you're not sure which type is which, you can at least come on here and you can see the names of what the colors are. So as you're going through this, it makes it that much easier. Alright, you have Sean. Sean is a poisoner and a... Ooh. What the fuck on it? Oh, yeah, I do. I do get that attack. Alright. And all heroes receive plus 34% attack for 6 rounds. And he also has detonation after death, which means if Sean dies, all the enemies on the opposing team get 70% damage done to them, which again is another life or death situation. It's flipping great when you were down to like 2 members left and they have 4 and they're all below half health. This is almost a guarantee you're going to win if Sean dies. So long that the parting gift has been detonated. If it has, actually no. I'm thinking of a different hero. Ignore that part. Alright, so yeah, great to have last minute stander. Like I said, I already talked about Alfred. He's a healer, has a chance to stun the enemy for 2 rounds while he's dying, and he also gives a shield defense boost. Wow. Talked about Diona. She gives... This is so flippin' weird. She kind of like heals herself with that unit. Or hit chance unit. Great for attack boost. Plus 80% attack boost. But negative 35% hit chance. And then apparently she has a skill that could bring that hit chance from negative 35 to 25. She gives Toxic Fog, which all enemies get negative 20% attack. And then Despair Fog, repel all enemy buffs, which is amazing. Alright, you got Yukio. She is another kind of stunner. She drops their hit chance for 6 rounds, as well as receiving 30% rage when entering battle, which is great for a lot of people. Put her in center just because her rage is quick already at the beginning, and you're about 99% guaranteed you're going to hit first. And then you have Lock, which has a chance to stun all enemies for 2 rounds as well. So again, she's good for quick first hit and stunner. Nothing really more special about her. Michelle, the flippin' fluff. Sorry, me and Michelle like to fight a lot. I do not like Michelle. Great for defense, but I hate her fighting her. Alright, so she recovers friendly units, 44% HP. Cool. Doesn't seem like much. Well, when you add all allies get a 51% healing bonus. Add her with Alfred. Alfred now has... What's his original? 44% plus 51%. Yeah. So add that with her healing. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere with that one. And then you have your recovery, which recover 2% of HP per round. Last 6 rounds. And then has a chance to revive from the dead. Which is weird that it says the dead, because she's the only one that's ever revived. I don't ever see anybody else being revived when they die. So, again, she's typically put in center. Yeah, Queen Scarlet Anne, she's pretty chill. She's got poison. She increases her own attack and her own defense by 20. And target gets negative 24% rage regen. So she's a great offense player, more than she is a defense player. You have Scarlet. She's another rage reducer. She reduces rage by 25% of one enemy. Where is she, y'all? No, I think she's one enemy. All enemies get negative 34% attack, so she's another attack downer. As well as restore friendly units 51% HP for 6 rounds. So another healer and attack downer, but as far as hitting, she's not really... Yeah, she's only 220. So, I mean, she's a good hitter, but she's not. Beatrice, she is a multi-hitter. She will hit every single target. And along with that is the burning effect for 5 rounds after. This monster is straight attack. All Imperatus friendly units get 10% rage regen. Cannot be dispelled. When it says cannot be dispelled, that means it cannot be taken away. So even if a debuffer is released, that will continue to happen. And then you got the shock, increases 5% attack each round. At most 80%, again, cannot be dispelled. So Beatrice is a beast. Great for attacker, not really good for defending at all. She's a, I'm going to attack and I'm attacking to kill. Alright, you got Kayle. Or Kayle. However you want to pronounce his name. Alright, so let's see. Get 20% rage if the skill kills enemy units, meaning his body collide. So if this skill is used and it kills an enemy, you get 20% rage. So he's another quick builder for rage, so long you kill somebody. So save up that hit if you can, so you know somebody's about to die, target that person and then, or target that hero and then kill him and then get your rage. Let's see, grant all allies immune to burn and toxic status lasting for 3 rounds. So that's kind of cool, especially if you see Beatrice on the other side, or who else has it, Hill or Sean or Anne. You know, it's good to have him just for safety. And then you have all cool-headed allies gain 20% rage when entering the battle, so that's another boost. So any blue heroes with him, yeah, you're gonna get your 20%. Alright, you got Will. Will is reduce target rage, but alright, so he's a reducer and and an attack booster. And a healer. Alright, so he's a triple threat. You can see which ones I use and which ones I really don't. Really should start using more of these more often, but I don't. I get set in my ways and I get stubborn. But I'll probably end up having to do other shit later. Alright. This is another one that annoys me. Great for defense. Immune to stun. You cannot disable this man. You cannot stun this man. So this, if you're going after this man, you need to go after him to kill him. I always try targeting him first. 99% of the time I see him in arena, he is center. He will get his rage very fast, meaning he will get 2 of his hits off for one of your standards, from what I know, or close to it. So be ready. Repel friendlies' negative effects and enemies' buffs. Utilizes immune to stun and disable. And when the battle begins, all yellow type heroes receive the Mark's Eye effect. Any defeated hero has 50% chance to respawn with 50% HP. Again, I don't know why it said that because I never see any other hero other than him come back to life. So, there's that. Let's see. Alright, we only got a couple more here. You got Selena. She's pretty good. I like her. I don't use her that much, but I do like her. She's in my secondary lineup. Her normal hits about average for everybody else. 30% of the damage dealt to the target is converted into your HP. So basically, regen, if you play Borderlands, there's guns that do that. Basically, stealing HP. You got Charming. Grants all allies 100% attack boost, lasting for 2 rounds, won't be repelled. So that's kind of that'd be great if you have, say, Claire set up, and she's ready to hit. Go ahead and get Selena and her rage set up to set off Selena, and then set off Claire, and that's a hell of a hit right there. And same with Beatrice. That would work really well with Beatrice as well. Madness, when the battle begins, all ferocious type units restore 5% rage per round for 6 rounds. So, pretty monstrous, pretty beast. And a lot of all their extra things that they have always tend to be more of a crit shit. Hey kitty, crit shit. Crit chance seems to be the main one for the 6-star buff there. Alright, you got Marco. He's a rage regen dropper. 40% drop of hit. All enemies get HP regen minus 50%. Cannot be repelled. And active skill enhanced, 70% of the damage dealt to the target is converted into your HP, just like Selena. So, actually I think his is more. He's 70. Yeah, Selena's only 30. Alright, Lara. She's got a healing field, apparently. Active skill enhanced, caster and nearby friendly units restore 5% of HP per round for 4 rounds. So, if you have a hero that is not very good HP wise and tends to be always the first one to die no matter where you place them, put Lara next to that one. I would suggest putting her in slot 2 or slot 4, just for the fact that way you get 2 members, including your center, getting these buffs. A lot of people put her in center. It's not smart to do that because she is a straight defense. She's not really a hitter. Yeah, she's just a straight defense. She's got the defensive field. And then she's got the energy shield. So, yeah, she's straight defense. I would suggest putting her in 2 and 4 section. Or 2 and 4 slots. That way, 1 and 3 or 3 and 5 both get the protection from her if you use her. Alright, you got Swag. I see him sometimes. I see him none of the time. It's a hit and miss with Swag. 1 shot, 1 kill. Deals 290 damage to a target and nearby enemies. So, again, if you target 3, 2, 3, and 4 will be the ones hit. If you target 2, 1, 2, and 3, so on and so forth. Target gets negative 44% defense, negative 50% healing rates, and 48% defense for 5 rounds for you, and nearby friendlies. So again, same thing as Lara. Whoever's nearby in those direct 2 slots will get the... What in the hell? Okay. I saw some weird stuff on TV going on. Yuri, I believe he is... Yeah, he's more defense. All friendly units take the damage, and all targets take the damage for 6 rounds. What? Live together and die together. Sound great. All enemies get negative 44% defense. Increase evade by 20%. So instead of... this is basically the opposite of hit chance. Where instead of you lowering their hit chance, you're upping your evasiveness. And then friendly units get 64% defense. So, another defender. Lilith. She's got paralyzing. Oh, we're going and disabling their nervous system now. Stops its rage regen for 4 rounds, so she'd be great for offense. Active skill enhancer, restore friendly units 22%. HP, friendly units resist the forthcoming negative effect. Sound like I'm talking about freaking Star Wars now. Negative effects for 2 rounds. And when the battle begins, all metalicious heroes recover 5% rage each round. Lasts for 6 rounds. Alright. So, the ones I suggest using, or the ones I see a lot, is I do see Lara a decent bit, not a lot. Selena I definitely see a lot. Eli I see a lot. Will's a hit and miss, just like Swag is. Beatrice I see about 50%. Anne I see about 50%. Michelle I see about 98%. Yukio is about 70%. Diona, I almost see her 100%. Alfred's about 90%. Sean is about 70%. Claire is about 70%. Hill is definitely well known. And McAllis is about 80%. Well, like 70 to 80. Again, this is how I see them in the arena. So my team that I use McAllis, Hill, Claire, Alfred, and Diana. I gotta hurry up. This is already hitting 30 minutes. Oh my lord. Really weird stuff on TV. Alright, McAllis, Hill, Claire, Alfred, and Diana. I'll get them all set up. Hill is my center. I'll get Hill off first. Then I'll hit with Diana. Then I'll hit with Alfred. McAllis come in, and then Claire with the shots. And normally, once I get Claire off, Hill's ready again. And I'll hit with Hill again. I've seen people trade out McAllis for Michelle. Or Alfred for Michelle. I've seen people trade out Hill for Beatrice. I've seen people trade out McAllis for Eli. Selena's been thrown in there as a healer. Normally they'll trade out Selena. What am I saying? Selena is a healer. I'm losing my mind. As a booster, attack booster, they'll replace Alfred and they'll throw in Beatrice typically with her. The same with Eli. They'll throw him in there. And then, like I said, the rest of them really haven't been seen as much. So it's not too much of a concern. These 5 don't really know much about. Graffiti, I know we can get him somehow. I've seen him, but I can't remember exactly how we can get him. Patricia, we're in the process of getting right now through the Super Ally War event. So once newer servers start unlocking that event, you will be able to get Patricia. Pretty easy to get her. I just dropped my pen. And once I get Patricia and I'm able to know her more, I can do an updated version of some of the newer heroes as they come out and let you know how they roll in the arena. So I know I said I was going to do 4 stars, But with this hitting 30 minutes, I ain't gonna worry about it too much. But that is your quick rundown of all the 5-star heroes. And some tips and tricks of what they're good at and what they're best at. And a couple... and how they basically stack up in the arenas. So hopefully this helps out a little bit. Hopefully y'all can build a great team. And I hope to see y'all in the arena. Have fun. Ta-ta.